We live, man, right now, man. What's going on with it, man? What it do, man? I was just about to go out to the club, man. You caught me, man. You say you wanted to go live. God damn, I was about to go get it in, man. I ain't lying.
I see you, man. I see you. You
Yeah,
got your Jungle Boogie shirt on. You got your
man, I
Jungle
was about
Boogie shirt on and your Wyatt Earp hat.
to go get it, man. Got my cowboy boots on. Can't show you them, but got my
Now
cowboy
don't
boots
show
on
them.
too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got your
16, my
motherfucker police
cowboy boots.
glasses on and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
either
Undercover
fly a
tonight.
plane.
Undercover tonight. What's going on with it, man? What it do,
I
man?
see.
See, we on live tonight. We
I
got
don't know,
somebody.
man. Today I wanna talk about is who the fuck is raising these kids?
Who raising
Who's
them?
raising them? Yeah,
What you mean, man? What's
because
wrong with them, man? What's wrong with them? Talk to me.
they're just a whole new breed. They not brought up the way we was brought up. They not brought up with the put your fists up to protect yourself. Uh, they not brought up that way. They just want to be quick to go grab a gun, man. And that's just some weird shit. Like the way I was brought up in the early 70s, the 80s, and stuff like that. It was different.
Mm-hmm.
It was different. And I don't know if it's because the parents and grandparents are much younger, or if it was just the parents that we had was more in tune with
Right.
the children and the way they was raised.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this young man is saying right here.
Yeah, that's
The internet.
L.A.rry, man. L.A.rry. Let's do the interview,
What's
man.
up, Larry? It's
L.A.rry,
it's
man.
it's like he
Straight
said,
out of
the
Englewood.
internet is raising these kids. That's who's raising them. You know what I'm saying? It's a total different way of living now, man. And it's crazy, you know. Uh, it's just crazy. You remember back in the days when a white kid would say something slick to his parent, and you would look at each other and you'd be like, "What the fuck? Like, damn, did you hear that shit?" You know what I
Right.
mean? Now it's all kids is talking to their parents like that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
what happened to so you can blame a lot of it on the government, because the government took uh punishing your kids out of the home. They took the discipline out of the home. So now kids is just running wild and fucking over their parents
You think
because
that you think that's really what it is, man?
it,
I ain't
it
letting mine
gotta
get
be.
out of hand. I ain't letting mine get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking off. I don't
See,
give a fuck what they
because here's the thing. You was raised with a parent that will discipline you, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So when your kids get out of hand, you discipline your child.
Mm-hmm.
And then they know not to do that anymore.
Right.
So now these younger parents is not disciplining their child. They child get out of line. They wanna, I'm gonna count to five and you gonna stand in the corner. 1, 2, 3. You need to get your act together.
Yeah, that's
No,
some bullshit.
dude, I disciplined my mama or my pops. I would get backhand and slid across the room
For real.
and fuck getting sit in the corner. The
Mm.
belt gonna come out. You gonna get a whooping,
I
and
ain't
you
getting.
gonna at the same fucking time.
Hey, I don't even remember getting
It's
no whooping. I remember getting punched. Nigga, you can get socked up. Pops will sock your ass up. Man, catch you with the
see,
quick
but it
couple
was
of two pieces to the
it
to the
was
gut, to
it
the
was
chest. Boom,
different,
boom. Huh?
man. Hey, man. I remember one time. This ain't no lie, man. I'm about 12, 13 years old. I'm standing down there. I'm standing down there on Yukon and 111th Street, man. Cars going by, right?
Mm.
And every time a car go by, bah, I hit it with a lemon. Another car go by, bah, I hit it with a lemon. Man, this lady, we call her Auntie Vicky. Auntie Vicky came down there, grabbed me, popped me about 4 or 5 times as she's taking me to the house. Get me to the house, tell my moms. My moms bring out the belt, whoop my ass, and then when my pops get home, he like, what the fuck? And then he punched me 2, 3 times. Poof, poof, poof.
Oh yeah.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
You got that coming.
So the way, like I said, the way of being raised in the neighborhood is totally different.
Yeah, that's real talk, man. Let's get to some of these comments, man. You know what I'm saying? L.A.rry said the media is raising them. Let me see what I said. Yeah, he said the media is raising these kids. Man.
The media, especially social media, and TikTok is raising these kids now.
Yeah, families back in the day had unity in the household. That's real.
And that's a fact. And that's a fact. And a lot of people just say the daddy wasn't in the home.
Right.
Back in those days, you had a stepdaddy. He was your daddy.
Oh yeah.
He stepped up as a daddy. He disciplined you. He put food on the table and everything as a real daddy.
Right. But he also say, what if you didn't have no pops, no stepdaddy, no nobody, just moms?
Hey, strong black women. You remember the conversation we was having the other day when they were saying, while I was telling you I'm raising my child to be a strong black woman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. So if my child grow up to have a man, she is going to be his backbone. But now, if she don't have a man at the time, she's going to be a strong black woman to where she can handle it all.
Right.
And that's the thing. Yeah. Says B-Rat, you can check out my video about the skinny jeans. Original soon, and I tried to I don't understand that word. The information from today, the way back, and nowadays, and now and to the nowadays. You know what I mean? It's I understand where he going with the skinny jeans, and to me, with the skinny jeans, I think people is trying to demasculate men. It's like they're trying to take the man out of a man. Mm-hmm. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they trying to
so they back in the days during slavery, they had a thing called bucket, where they buck. They get the strong black slave and they break him down and they beat him and they whip him and they take his manhood and stuff like that. And I'm not talking about take his manhood with the beating and the whipping. I'm talking about doing something nasty to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's called bucking. And then the other slaves, they see that and they say, well, I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want them doing to me. So they get in line.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they take the manhood out of it. And I think that's what they trying to do with these jeans. They telling you it's cool and all that shit. That shit ain't cool.
Right.
But going back to what the raising these kids, I think a lot of it has to do with the parents is being so young. You got girls nowadays, they feel it's okay to have a kid at 15, 16, 17. So now when they kid hit 15, they 31. They still trying to go to the club and shake it up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now that's at 15. When they kids hit 20, they're just now hitting 35. Now they're going to the club with their child. So if you going to the club with your child, are you going to the club while your child is coming up? Who the fuck is raising your child?
That's real talk. L.A.rry said we had 3 families in the household together out of survival. Now everyone feels they can do it on their own. That's real talk though, because there's a lot of these young females out here think they can do it on their own and they can't. You know what I'm saying? They pride is up there. You know what I'm saying? So they won't ask for no help. You know what I mean? So you know,
and also
crazy.
And also with that being said, when they say these females got this pride saying that they can do it on their own and all that stuff, right? They quick to say, I don't need no nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Now you done took the whole father figure out the home. So where's the father figure to guide this young man? Where's the father figure to guide this young man? He has no father figure. He either gonna learn from the street or he gonna learn from TikTok or Instagram.
Yeah, that's real talk.
TikTok and Instagram is portraying. They like to. If I had a video up here and I said you punk bitch ass motherfucker, they'd probably take it down.
Right.
If I had a video up here dissing gay people, they'd probably take it down.
Mm-hmm.
But I can go to a video on Instagram right now of two black dudes having a shootout and one laying on the ground shaking.
Right.
So now that's the gangster shit that the kids see and they want to portray. But they don't have no father figure telling them that ain't the right way. And it's because the sister girls say, I could do it on my own. I don't need nobody.
Yeah, read that comment right there, man.
But as you said, buddy, on a broad scale, the government took discipline out of the home. And kids say you hit them, mama lose all support, government assistance. And that's true. That's true. The mama lose everything. You might even lose your kid.
Yeah, that's real talk.
You might even lose your kid. They took all the discipline out of the home.
That's real.
Yeah. Or he's gonna learn what he learned from the gunman, more likely a she-male. I don't know. I guess that a gay man or a she-male. That's true.
Mm-hmm. That's real. That's what
that's what they showing. That's what they telling them it's okay with the LGBTQ. Like I ain't trying to diss nobody or nothing. I don't know the proper lettering for that. The gay rights or whatever. But that's what they showing them. It's okay to do this. They got models walking the runway, male models walking the runway with a dress on. They got basketball players showing up to the basketball games with a dress on. And they telling them it's okay. But they criticize. I ain't gonna even say criticize. We had a debate last week, earlier this week, where I was saying that I don't allow my daughter to be weak.
Right.
Because me coming up, I wasn't allowed to be weak. Allowed to be weak at all. My mama wouldn't allow me to be weak. My daddy wouldn't allow me to be weak.
Yeah, no, I know your mama and your daddy. I know both of them. They wouldn't allow none of that.
None of that. But you know, the person who was on me the most, my sister. My sister wouldn't allow me to be weak at all. I would come home, RATT. What happened to you? So-and-so down the street took my basketball. My sister tell me, you better go down there and beat his ass while I beat your ass.
Mm-hmm.
This is my sister telling me that. So this is what I'm saying. I don't know who's raising these people.
The streets.
But what is the streets? Okay, so me and you had a conversation just the other day. Just the other day we had this conversation. When you get into an altercation, a physical altercation, what is it that your parents tell you back then?
What is it that they tell you?
Yeah, that your parents tell you when you get into a physical altercation.
You better fight, goddamn it.
Yeah. You better fight.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you better fight because you gonna live another day.
Ain't no question.
And when you get into a fight, either you gonna win or lose, and the most trouble you gonna get in is you might have assault and battery if you
You
beat
might
it.
take a couple
You know what I mean?
classes.
You might have to go to a couple DB classes or something like that, but you gonna get a county lid a year or something like that.
Right, right.
Before you pull out a pistol and take this man's life and be gone for the rest of your life. But it was a thing that somebody physically harmed you. You physically harm them back. That's the thing. You learn to fight. Put your hands up. You don't need no gun.
Right.
Put your hands up. But nowadays they not teaching them that.
You know what they teach them?
They teach them.
Let me tell you what they teach them. This is what they teach them, man. They say, what? He whoops your ass. Man, you better go in and get that knife or that pistol and blow his motherfucking brains out. That's what they tweet. That's what they teach them.
Yeah.
Right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wish a motherfucker would put his.
And you better go on in and get that thing and shit, knock on his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish a motherfucker would hit me. I'd have killed him. So now that's what the kid thinking. Mm-hmm. Oh, I should have killed him. Yeah.
Hey, look, he got a mixed thing right there. He says his mama told him to go to the office, but Pops told him to defend himself. You know what I'm saying?
So that's an issue. That's an issue. So my daughter's in the 5th, right? The first couple grades of school, I used to tell my daughter, somebody hit you, you put your hands and feet on them, because that's the way I was raised. Her mama used to tell her, somebody hit you, you better go tell the teacher or one of the monitors, right? My daughter got into 4th grade. A little girl hit my daughter. My daughter didn't hit her back. She went and told the teacher. They called that girl's parents. When the parents got there, my baby mama got into it with the other kid's mama, right? After that, she told my daughter, somebody hit you. That's what I've been telling her the whole damn time.
Oh yeah. So that's real talk.
Yeah. So now she agreed. Shit.
And that Sparrow, salute, homie, salute.
Salute, yeah, big dog.
That's what's up, man. That's just the way it is, though. That's the way it was. Nowadays, it's a different program, man. They on some other shit.
Man, it's the whole world. The whole world used to be different, bro. It used to be different to where. Let me break it down to the people like this. People used to give gangs. Nowadays, they give gangs a lot of shit. But I understand why they give gangs a lot of shit now. But let's take it to like the late 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. One thing about gangs, Bloods, Black Living Out of Depression, Crips, Community Revolution in Progress. It stood for what it stood for. Because I remember times in my neighborhood where we played tag, homie. Like kids play tag now in the park. We played tags. You can't go past 2 blocks that way. So you couldn't go past 113th that way. You couldn't go past 109th that way. You couldn't go past Lamoli that way, and you couldn't go past. I'm gonna say Doty because we never go all the way down to Prairie.
Right.
We would play tag because everybody knew everybody kids. Everybody knew everybody parents. Now here's the thing where these gangs come in. The dude that we call Uchi, Spud, Emac, B-Rack, Dinky, Moose. Them is the kids that my mama used to babysit, or they used to be at my house. Other people see them as gang members. We see them as the dudes in the neighborhood. We knew we wasn't gonna get beat up or jumped on nobody's gonna kidnap us or take us away, because those gang members that they call gang members is the people that's actually watching over the kids in the neighborhood.
Right.
My sister didn't have to worry about going to school, getting raped or kidnapped, because if there's some odd looking car riding around the neighborhood or some odd looking goofy ass man walking through the neighborhood, those dudes that you see as gang members is gonna say, hey man, what the fuck you doing over here? Hey man, why you talking to them kids? Hey, don't be talking to no kids around here. Get your ass from around here. That's them same dudes. That's them same dudes that they knew as gang members. Now, when you take that out of the hood, now the hood wide open. Now you got strange, crazy, I ain't gonna say no race or nothing, but now you got strange, crazy men pulling up in a car trying to snatch your baby into the car.
Yeah, that's real talk. It just happened. I just put a thing up, you know what I'm saying, on Real Inglewood Moments, you know what I'm saying, about a little girl almost getting snatched off 109th Street in Doty.
Yeah, but that's crazy, because if you still had them dudes that was in the neighborhood,
yeah, that wouldn't happen. That shit wouldn't
happen. Like you might see her as you might see this lady walking down the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Miss Dale. Right? Everybody knew Dee Dee and Adrian, and they knew her, they mama, Miss Dale.
Right.
Ain't nobody finna steal Miss Dale purse, because everybody know Miss Dale.
Right.
Right? Nobody ain't finna steal Elaine's purse, because everybody know that's my mama. Ain't nobody finna steal Miss Barbara or Auntie Vicky purse. Everybody know Auntie Vicky. We've been living around each other for the longest. Right? Also, it goes back to who raised these kids. Now, Auntie Vicky, she saw me down there throwing them last. She gonna say, you get your ass in the house and I finna let your mama know what the fuck you been doing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Let's just make a scenario. B-Rat can go to Richards and buy a pack of cigarettes, because they know B-Rat mama, right? So that's how they know who you is. I can go to the fruit stand and buy a pack of cigarettes with a note from my mama. They know she want a pack of Salem 100, and I got the $3.50 in my hand, and they're gonna give them to me because they know my mama.
Yeah, that's real talk. But like L.A.rry say, like he say right now, no, gang structure is totally different than them times.
It's totally different.
Yeah, what is gang structure today? It ain't no
now.
Gang. It ain't even worth being what you in a gang for. Just be black. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what?
A black man. You know what I'm saying? Or a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
You know what that goes back to too, though, Rat?
Huh?
You know what that goes back to? Who the fuck raised these motherfuckers?
Oh yeah, for real.
Because now the parents are so much younger. They're so much fucking younger now, to where there's no structure in the home. So there's no structure in the unity. I mean, there's no structure in the home. So now when they get out in the street, there's no structure in the streets. So now there's no unity in the streets.
Right.
So now shit is just haywire. It's a free fall.
Right.
Everything a motherfucker learning is off of fucking YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and Grand Theft Auto. There's no unity or structure in the home, so there's no unity at all.
Right.
What happened to the days where a blood can go in another blood hood and have the same respect in his own hood, and don't feel as nobody gon' run up on him? There's no unity in the home, so there's no unity in the streets. So now it's just attack at all times.
Right. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me go back right here. Austin, Texas, say health is the most important thing, homie. The money will follow now. Man, we about to not have no money. I ain't read. Man, they about to go electronic on the motherfucker. You ain't gonna be no more cash in the streets, man. It's already like
the U.S.
already did it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no cash.
The U.F. currency is garbage.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it's
everything right now is your check is gonna go direct deposit, and you're gonna get everything off your card. And then once they gonna do away with that card, they gonna give you a motherfucking chip in your hand. You wave it over the goddamn scanner like you know how your bank card got a chip on it?
Yeah.
They gonna implant some shit like that in your hand to where you just wave it over the scanner and it say how much fucking money you got in your bank. Just like how they doing with Bitcoin and crypto and all that shit.
Oh yeah, for real. The shit is real though, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real life, Grand Theft Auto right now. Yeah, that's real life. Grand Theft Auto right now in the streets. It's real shit. It's real shit. This world is going to shit because there's no unity in the home. Parents are too young, and you can't discipline your kids. Your kids can tell you right now, fuck off. Only thing you can tell them, man, hey man, I'm gonna count to 5. You better go stand in the corner. Fuck your corner. Okay, I'm gonna take away your PlayStation. Goddamn lady took away her kids' VR glasses and she went to sleep and he killed her. Did you hear about that, B-Rat?
What?
It's so bad in the home right now that a lady took away her 10-year-old kid VR glasses, and when she went to sleep, he killed her.
She killed her mama?
He killed his mama, 10 years old.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Then there was another kid. He was on social media so much his mama took away his phone, told him to do his homework. He tore the whole house up, broke all the TVs, knocked the pictures off the wall, took his bike, bust holes in the walls.
Yeah, that's because she ain't never whooped his ass before. You know what I'm saying? He don't got the fear. You know what I'm saying? He don't got the fear. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
All he got.
NZ Sparrow said the mark of the beast. That's what you're talking about that chip. You know what I'm saying?
About that chip.
That chip. You know what I'm saying? The mark of the beast.
And it's real life shit. It's real life shit.
Yeah. Hey man, they ain't playing though with that central banking digital currencies though. They ain't playing with that. They come with that, man. They already got 11 countries already running strong on that shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
They finna try to take all the money off the street. Money ain't gonna mean shit.
Paper money is not gonna be shit. The only way you can rob somebody, you got to be you got to be computer savvy. Yeah, that's how you rob somebody. What bank you finna run in and take what? Ain't no money in there. Yeah.
Ain't nothing in there.
Yeah, ain't nothing in there, man. And that's it.
No, they ain't gonna keep no cash, homie. That cash ain't gonna be worth a motherfucker. You gonna be running around with that cash, ain't gonna be worth a dime.
Man,
niggas got hundreds.
Man, listen, right now.
Ain't nothing.
Right, hey, B-Rat, right now, I went to lunch today, right? And the person asked me, hey man, you got change for 100? Hey man, I don't keep no cash on me.
Right.
None.
Yeah, I don't keep no cash.
I don't got no cash on me.
No need to keep no cash.
I was at work. I said, I'm about to go get some paint. They said, all right. I go to the paint store. There's a homeless man in front of the paint store. Mm-hmm. He said, hey, you think you got a couple dollars? I give me something to eat? Right. I said, listen, I don't carry money, but if you want something to eat, I'll run down here to McDonald's and get you something, bring you something back. Mm-hmm. He said, okay. I went and got him some food and brought it back. I don't carry money. I don't carry money.
For what though? Shit.
For what? That's what I got the card for. Swipe that motherfucker.
That's real.
Shit, I'm like that motherfucker on Dora the Explorer. Swipe or no swipe.
Swipe or no swipe, huh?
I swiped the shit out that motherfucker card. I had a bank card. I swiped that motherfucker so much the chip came off. I had to get another chip.
So you had to get another chip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they off the chain with this shit, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man. That's all I want to talk about today, man. I want to talk about the home, man. The structure is gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Man.
If you wasn't
you ain't lying about that. When that cash gonna be a lot of exposed people. A lot of exposed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. A lot of exposed people.
It's coming though. It's coming.
That's real talk.
Next 4 years, it might be gone in the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be sitting up there talking about yeah. Look. It's gonna go and people can't rob you for straight cash.
No, they're gonna
and that's what I'm saying, Larry.
Shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Larry. If you ain't computer savvy, if you're not a scammer, if you don't have the intellect for that computer, how you gonna rob somebody? How you gonna kidnap them and say, I kidnapped your son, send me 300,000 wire transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna trace that shit. They gonna trace that shit, and you gonna go straight to jail. Yeah.
That's real cool.
Right now, you better start learning how to
Excuse me, man.
Start talking to them scammers right now. If you don't start talking to them scammers right now, you ain't got nothing coming. You're gonna be assed out. Cause the money finna be gone. Everything right here is gonna be on this. Hold on, I can't give y'all too much information right now. Y'all might try to rob me and shit. Hold on. Everything y'all do right now is gonna be off of this type of shit. If y'all don't got that, you ain't got nothing coming. So you need to start structuring yourself now, because if you don't structure yourself right now, you ain't going nowhere. Social Security, it ain't gonna be no Social Security. That's gonna be played out. That's gonna dry up. Everything's gonna be off. It's all gonna be digital currency.
Yes,
so you
sir.
need to start.
That's what it's gonna be. Get ready.
Yeah.
Fact.
I'll tell them right that Social Security gonna dry up. All that.
The who?
Social Security.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna dry up. Yeah.
It's gonna be gone. Unemployed. All that. I'm unemployed. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what you do.
Yeah. Hope you can go stay with somebody.
You want go to jail. You want 3 meals in the bed, you better go to jail.
I'm telling you.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, because I ain't been there in quite some time. But when I was there, it ain't no 3 hot meals no more. You get, and there's no shit. Watch this, Rat. You get breakfast. And if you miss breakfast, you miss lunch, because when you go to breakfast, that's when you get your sack lunch.
That's all I got.
So if you don't get,
I ain't never got nothing.
Yeah. So if you
sack lunch.
Yeah, that's because that's what they give you in the county jail.
Yeah, that's all they gave a nigga was sack lunch.
Yeah.
Nasty
when you go,
that don't spread on the bread, that roll
man,
on the bread, nigga. That shit hard, no motherfucker.
But when you get to that prison, they give you breakfast. They call for breakfast. It'd be like 3 in the morning. You go to breakfast. If for breakfast you don't get your sack lunch, so then you missing lunch too. And then you get a hot meal at dinner, and they give you dinner at like 4, 5 o'clock. shit, by 8 o'clock, you be hungry again.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing happening. Better stay
So you know what you better do?
Stay at home and go in that refrigerator when the fuck you want to, man.
Yeah. Because if by 4 or 5, by 8 o'clock, you hungry again. You better lay down and be still. You better not try to work up an appetite, nigga, because you ain't gonna eat again till 3 or 4 o'clock.
That's real talk.
So that's what motherfuckers need to talk about next time too. These prisons has got you motherfuckers fooled. Y'all watching this shit on TV. That shit ain't true.
Man, I want motherfuckers to tell the truth about what be happening to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Why you shouldn't know.
Listen, I can't say too much because when we do an interview, an episode where y'all interview Buddy LOKO, y'all gonna hear some real shit. Y'all gonna hear the shit about yard time. Yard time. Hey, B-Rat. You gotta be in your cell with your boots on. Because when they call yard time, they just pop all the doors. They pop all the doors. It's up to you to get up. It's up to you to get up and close your cage back.
Right.
They just pop all the doors. Everybody running up and down the tier.
They pop them right open, whether you like it or not.
They pop it open. Now you can get up and push it back. Push it back closed, lock it back down, right?
Mm-hmm. So then you can't come out until they unlock it again for the next unlock?
Yeah, when they bring a yard back in. Like I ain't going to yard today. They gonna pop your door.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up and close that motherfucker.
Right. All right.
When I'm talking about
you, homie, holla at you, man. Appreciate you.
And when I'm talking about the door, I'm not talking about a wooden door or metal door. I'm not talking about an actual door. I'm talking about them bars. They pop that shit. Boom. So now, while everybody running up and down this range,
number 7 on the like button. That's right. Go ahead,
now when they running up and down this range, going to yard and all this shit, right? Mm-hmm. You got to stay up and wait for everybody because motherfucker might come in there with some hot baby oil and throw that shit on you. Now that hot baby oil, when that shit hits you, that shit pulling all your skin off. So you gotta, man, I'm telling you, man, they don't tell you.
Penitentiary. Man, you know, I'll be curious, man, because you know what I'm saying, even though, you know, I'm big B-Rat, I ain't never hit no penitentiary, man. Thank God. I'm blessed. I never hit the penitentiary, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I done did all the juvenile shit and all of those shit and hit the county jail, but didn't, you know what I'm saying, catch that chain to the pen. I'm blessed not to have been gone. But that's why I be asking a lot of questions like, man, what the hell, man? Y'all niggas be having some hell of a stories.
Man, but motherfuckers need to talk about the real. Motherfuckers be talking about motherfuckers be talking that shit. Oh yeah. Oh, like you will see on the movies, a black dude in the cell with a white dude. Come on, man, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't real.
You said on the movies.
That's it. That's on the movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black dude in the cell with a white dude. So let me pose this question to you. A black dude in the cell with a white dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go to the yard. A riot pop off. Boom, with the blacks and the whites, right? They lock it down. They got to segregate everybody. They lock it down. How you going back in the cell with the white dude?
Mm-hmm.
They can't segregate you. They can't separate the problem if they put the black dude back in the cell with the white dude. It's still going down in the cell then, right?
Right.
It's not true. You gonna be in the cell with another black dude. The white dude gonna be in the cell with a white dude. The Mexicans gonna be in the cells with the Mexicans. The others, which you got like Chinese, Indians, or whatever and stuff like that, they can be housed together. But as far as the majority races, blacks, white, Mexicans, you only can go in the cell with a person that's like you.
Now this in the penitentiary, right? You talking about? You ain't talking about the
this
county.
isn't. No, this is the
I ain't
penitentiary.
talking about the county jail because it's everybody in the county jail. Goddamn.
And the county jail is fucking basically all dorm living.
Right.
So they just throw you in. They just throw you in a room with 200 bunk beds on there. There you go. Fend for yourself.
Check your comment out.
What it do? Got up on y'all a week or two ago. I enjoyed the channel, Intelligent Conversations. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Salute, homie. For sure.
We try to keep it real at all times, man. I don't knock no other podcasters, but a lot of podcasters, they just get on there and they talk about the negativities. They talk about what's going on in the streets and who killed who, and you know, and they do a lot of backdated stories about who came up with this and that. Like we try to keep it real at all times. You know what I mean? Like let's talk about the raising of these children. Let's talk about health and wealth. Let's talk about where we been. Let's talk about where we going.
Where the fuck we going?
Yeah. So we try to keep it real at all times, man, and we try to uplift the people.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then we crack some jokes, keep it laughing and stuff like that, you know.
Gotta do that, man. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, and we try to keep different people on here because we want to get different aspects of life, not just have it the same at all times.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate you, man. You say we got a new subscriber for sure. I would definitely spread the word. We appreciate that, man.
That for sure.
Real Inglewood moments at all times, man. We appreciate that. Hey, and at some point in time, man, when we get this right here, this live streaming on YouTube,
mm-hmm.
we'll have it set up to where we can pull other people in, man, and you know, get other avenues and stuff, and let people talk on our show too. But
man,
we still kind of new at this right here.
If anybody want to get on, raise your hand.
Yeah.
No, this bullshit. But I can, if you wanted to get on, though, all you gotta do is follow the link. You know what I'm saying? I can put the link in the description, and you can follow the link and jump on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah, man. I want to sit down and talk with this cat, L.A.rry, man. Like how you had the interview with him. I want to like pick his brain, man.
Right.
I want to pick his brain.
Smart guy, man. Smart guy. I like that guy, man. He's a real cool, smart guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I commend him on a lot of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude didn't gang bang or none of that. He steered past all that, had family, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the house helped him raise him, you know what I'm saying? So he steered past a lot of good stuff, man. And I commend a lot of brothers.
Yeah.
Everybody think that because you came up from Inglewood that you was a gang member. Everybody wasn't no motherfucking gang member. That's real.
Nah.
Everybody wasn't. Everybody didn't live as close to Center Park as we did.
Right.
Yeah, that's real.
Everybody wasn't right across the street, huh?
Yeah, if you was that close, you was up there, though. You know what I'm saying? If you was up there,
yeah,
you was involved with some shit.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here, man, spit a couple words for the night.
Right, let me see something right quick. Yeah, that would be it right there. Platinum carpet. What's going on with it? Oh, thanks, homie. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. I was going out tonight and gonna pop a couple of fingers, you know what I'm saying? Because the wife, she going out to her little holiday party, you know what I'm saying? So I was gonna float out to the little club and check some things out, but buddy, you know, he called me talking about he want to go live, so here we are, man. You know what I'm saying? Live.
Hey, man.
Real Inglewood moments. Hey, that nigga first, man, number one, man.
Hey, man, don't let B-Rat man fool y'all. If he paying down, dude got on straight boxes under that. Straight box. He got the shirt on. That nigga got the shirt on and the goggles.
Hey, man, we got L.A.rry in the house, man. We got L.A.rry in the house. Straight out of Inglewood, California.
How y'all doing?
What's up, brother? What's happening?
What's happening?
Shit.
I'm at the studio right now, tapped in with you guys, trying to get my knowledge from the OGs. You know, this seems to be the way that I can get it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I definitely be staying tapped in, and I love these type of conversations because, yes, I did have everybody participate in me growing up, but a lot of these conversations were missed. So, like hearing y'all talk about what's going on in the world and me receiving it, I'm 31 years old, so I'm right on that border of the 90s, but I grew up through the whole 2000s, so I grew up through a revolution. You get what I'm saying? But I still have, you know, parents and stuff from back in the day, as Buddy spoke about. We talk about neighborhood people, you know, like the community. We had a community. You get what I'm saying? And we just don't have that no more. It's just
we lost it.
Yeah, it's however you want to put it, is not there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hey man, y'all old enough to remember family reunions?
Yeah.
I'm talking about,
Look, let me tell you something about
Griffith Park, man. I'm talking about, you know, your whole family went to Griffith Park, you know what I'm saying? And rode horses and shit and went up and climbed the mountains and shit. I mean, you know, the whole family, man, everybody, grandma, everybody, man.
So I missed family reunions. There were 3 planned family reunions in my lifetime, and they all failed because of finances.
Yeah.
So let me tell you what my family missed out on family reunion, and it goes back to when I was saying about parents getting younger and stuff like that. Right. When my grandma died, so we used to have a house in Compton, my grandmother's house. Everybody met there. Christmas, Easter, birthday, family reunions, everything. When grandma died, we lost everything.
That was it, huh? That was
we lost it all.
When
nobody goes there.
When a certain family member of mine died, I feel like the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Hello.
We used to be, bro, I'm from Inglewood, but most of my family from the east side. We used to be on, like, you know, Manchester and Central, bro, like 50, 100 family members deep in one little ass house.
Right.
But community. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
we lost it.
We all coming down. We all doing this. Oh, 100 of y'all came out, but 75 staying. We gonna make it work. Some of y'all might be sleeping on the roof, but you're gonna have a blanket and a pillow up there.
That's real
you
talk,
feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's gone.
Yeah.
It's not there no more. It's
that's gone.
In little specks too far apart.
Right.
It's there.
Too far apart.
It's so bad now that you can be dating one of your relatives right now and wouldn't even know.
And you wouldn't even know it, huh?
That's why if they got any of my family member last name.
Yeah, that's real.
I don't care which one. Mama, sister, they baby daddy last name, all that shit. Like, I pay attention to all that because
that's real.
You never know.
That's real talk.
You never know. Never know.
But back in the day, you were to be able to. And let me elaborate on what I was trying to say earlier when I said there were 3 families in a household together for survival. In the time that Buddy was talking about, the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s, coming out of segregation. I'm just trying to be politically correct. Those households were still there. There were still three black families in a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment making it work.
Right.
Out of survival and out of peace at a point in time. But now, it's literally, if you look at the world now, it's literally, as far as us, it's 1, 2, maybe 3 people max per household. Unless the mama got a bunch of kids.
Right.
Other than that, it's not how it used to be, where we used to be in one household, somebody get on their feet, move out, or we all get a bigger one and still move. Like, that's gone. Like you said, family reunions, pop sitting at the head of the table, patriarch and matriarch. That's what we're missing. That's what we used to have in family. The patriarch and a matriarch. If patriarch went down, matriarch, they have the plan and roll it out, and that's how we continue this bloodline, this family, this tradition. But now, like I said, we don't want to live with each other. We'll kill each other in our own houses. Like, it's crazy.
Miss 702, welcome, Miss 702. What's happening?
Let me ask you this, Larry. You remember back in the days we used to laugh at the Mexicans for doing that. Remember? We used to laugh at Mexicans for doing that. Man, they up in there 15 deep up in that motherfucker. Now,
every single one of them. got a 2023 Tundra, a 23 Mercedes Benz, a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom house with 30 of them in it. That they bringing family from across the border. They got somewhere to stay.
Yep. And the more come, they just add on another room. Add on another room. Like that's the type of unity we need that we don't have.
I'll ask you this, buddy.
We don't have.
I'll ask you this. Remember back in the day, we used to, when our family member did come on hard times, legitimately, no matter what it was, we actually opened the doors and let them stay on the couch.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But see, that's it. As
if you ain't got this,
as what we was talking about earlier, when parents and stuff started getting younger, when kids start having babies at 16, 17 years old, we lost that. That's what we lost, because the older parents did that type of stuff. Now that we have people having babies at 16, 17, 13, and 18 years old, they don't want to do that no more. They still want to club. They want to drop the baby off at their grandparents' house so they can go club. We don't have that no more.
To your question, who's raising these children?
Who's raising these kids?
That's the answer right there.
Yeah.
Because when grandma left though, man, when grandma left, it all broke down, man. It all broke down. You had aunties and uncles getting into with each other, ain't talked for years. You know what I'm saying? You know, over some petty shit. You know what I mean? Just petty shit.
A bunch of shit that people don't know about that need to be, a family reunion need to be had, so all this shit can be aired out, and we can continue.
Read them comments by Miss 702, man.
The first one I seen, it was like everybody too. What you done switched it. Look at the 80s and the early 90s. We still live in multiple generations at grandma's house. Yeah.
Half of my childhood, I grew up in my grandma's house.
Right.
Yeah.
Half of my childhood.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna everybody too rich. Look, you see what you said? Now, everybody too rich.
Too rich and too successful and to break bread with each other.
That's real talk.
Yeah. They stingy. Motherfuckers want to be stingy.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Hey, motherfuckers don't even want to show you how to get on.
Oh no. They don't want to see you up there with them.
Also on the multi-generational at grandma's house, what about the grandmas that put the kids out the house so they could do their own thing? Because we had a sweep of that.
Right.
Where grandma was putting their kids out on the street, selling these houses, and said this.
Right. That's real talk.
So
real talk.
Even if 51% of the grannies is doing that, grannies and grandpas, that's it.
Right.
There's no generational house. There's no grandma's house. Now everybody got to find somewhere to live.
That's real.
And if you got 15 kids, you think one of them motherfuckers is not going to end up on the street?
Oh, yeah, somebody's going.
But it's numbers out of her kids. Because back in the day, they had 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 kids.
Oh, yeah, a lot of kids.
Lots of kids. So grandma sold the house and put all them kids out on the street. Because they're probably all grown. Like you said,
on the street.
Yeah.
So do you think that every single one of them children is going to be great? Well off?
Hell no.
No. That's not going to happen.
Maybe out of 15, it's probably going to be like 4. Maybe 4.
Exactly.
Maybe. And then
go ahead, buddy.
Out of that 4, who going to reach back and pull the other ones up?
Out of that 4, who get along?
Yeah, because they all trying to be better. Everybody trying to be on top.
Crazy.
Yeah. Everybody trying to be on top, trying to have more than you. Hey, Larry, you can't. Now I got a Benz, you know what I'm saying? You got a Cadillac, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shit, they compete. It's
that's where it became. It became competition. instead of like he said, building. Like I have conversations. I ain't gonna put nobody out there, but I'm just gonna anonymously name. I have a family member that had probably 40 years experience in managing businesses. 40 years. That's a lot of time to be managing other people's stuff.
Yeah.
But with that 40 years experience, they are still afraid to take a chance on themselves in order to open their own business, knowing that they got 40 years of experience, which puts them on the tip of success.
Yeah.
No matter what business you ran a printing business, you ran a shop, you ran a automotive business, and you taking it from 6 to 7 to 8 figures with the way you ran the company.
Right.
So I guess the question I'm asking is how do we get people that we know that we have in our family like that? How do we get them to realize the greatness that they already have and go actually use it?
Right.
How do we get that? How do we get to that?
Miss 702 in the house, man. She didn't join.
Hey, fellas. So I'm on my little breaky break at work. So I'm only dipping in for a minute to talk real bad about men, and then I'm gonna dip right back out, right?
Okay.
What? Wait, what? Is you gonna click her off?
Wait for this.
So what I want to say is like I kind of get my worldview from men, right? Because my family is so predominantly men. It's like the Million Man March, right? So these are a couple of principles I stand on. I do believe that men are leaders of their families, right? But I do believe that men are supposed to be strong ass leaders, right? What I saw growing up was, and I just had this conversation with my dude, and he couldn't understand because he come from a family full of women, right? Men have excellent ideas, right? But when it comes to getting along with other men in the family, men have such fucking competition. If Uncle Leroy pull up in this, then Uncle Tyrone gotta pull up in that. You know what I'm saying? And who bought grandma the biggest jewelry? You know what I'm saying? Who bought their mama the biggest TV? Like, it starts to be so much competing with you men that we can't continue to move like the unit we're supposed to be. And I wish men would see that. Like, it's a lot of competing that go on with the grandpa, the step grandpa, the uncles, the cousins, and it be so much competition that we don't have family businesses because we can't get along. Everybody wants their own success, but they don't realize these other communities have that success because they all work with each other.
Yeah, I think right there, Miss 702, that's just basically that's an unhealthy family because I got two brothers besides myself that are very successful. My oldest brother, we finna have his 1 year passing. He was very successful in the truck driving business. And I love to see him shine because the way he was shining, it pushed me to shine harder. And then my little brother is a maintenance supervisor, and he shined. He just bought a BMW, and I love to see him shine. I like the way that he shines, so that makes me want to shine a little harder. And it's just healthy competition. It's not that we're competing against each other. It's just the way he pushes is making me want to push harder. That's all I want to say about that. It's just it should make you want to push harder. It shouldn't cause animosity or anything like that. It should just make you want to do better.
Yeah, but she right though. You know what I'm saying? She real right though. You know what I'm saying? Because all my uncles and all of them, man, they all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to compete. Who got the best Cadillac? What year Cadillac you got? Who got the Benz? I mean, that's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I seen it.
But at the same time, my uncles was talking about hey, let's all of us go buy a U-Haul company. We could pool our money together. We could do U-Haul. Remember how big U-Haul was in the 90s?
Right.
They were also talking about, hey, cousin such and such cut hair. Let's open up a barber shop, right? They was talking about all these wonderful things, but it can never be executed because so many people was competing with each other.
Right. That's
you
real
know,
talk.
and I think that really breaks down our community as a whole because men are the leaders, you know?
Yes.
And we don't even trust the other men in our family.
That's
true.
Read that
That's
comment.
true.
Buddy. The
Which
ball
one?
game. What's going on? The ball game.
It's about guns and butter. I'm not hip to that. I just seen that on Baby Boy. It's about guns and butter. Who actually own the gate they reside in, credit scores and occupational longevity. Yeah. Well, we talked.
I'm gonna add to that comment real quick, and it's also to something Buddy was saying earlier, as far as the making you want to shine a little bit better. For example, I am the only person in my family who owns a business currently and who has owned and operated a business. Everybody else got jobs, right? But them seeing the men in our family, we kind of coming back together, but them seeing me taking a risk on myself pushed them to do better in life. They didn't go start their own business, but it did motivate them to do better. Like my brother just went to school. He got a job in Austin, Texas, doing stuff with the computers, data analyst stuff, that stuff you was talking about. And my cousin is one of the biggest representatives for Home Depot online. He runs a whole team in another country, like, you know. And they said that they got inspired by seeing me get out here, start my business, put my money into it, and go through all the things that I went through and sacrifice. That made them feel like they should sacrifice for themselves and get up and, you know, do a lot better. So.
And as black men, especially older black men, we gotta learn to put our pride down.
Yeah.
So once I would be like, oh shit, nephew done got his own business. That should make me want to say, well shit, if nephew can do it, I can do it. So, but that should also put my pride down and say, hey nephew, how did you do it? Show me how you did it so I can do it too.
What if nephew tell you, I'll holler at you about it later on, but never holler at you about it?
You holler at him again. Yes. And if he say no, you got to go out and get the knowledge and the tutelage to do it yourself. But it should push you and motivate you to want to go do it.
Well, that's most of the time what be happening, though. You know, they don't be want to help each other, man. Nobody wants to get nobody the game on how.
I'm on the other side of the door.
Can I bring this to the table? How many family members will call and ask you for something? And when you try to talk to them about how you got what you got so they could go get it for themselves, they don't want to hear your advice. They want your money, but they don't want your information.
Yeah, they don't want
Somebody was saying in the chat about credit, about money, and all of that type of stuff. You could talk to the younger people in your family. They're not trying to listen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an auntie to do taxes. Everybody knows somebody that fix credit. These are our people. We could always tap them up and say, how can I get like you? People pride, they don't do that. And they especially don't do it with their own family members. It's terrible.
I'm a special case. I didn't have an aunt or a cousin that did taxes or accounting.
So, someone was talking to me yesterday, and I'm going to run after this, but someone was talking to me, I think it was yesterday, and they were talking about stimmies. Biden hasn't given out any stimmies, right? I was like, it's always money out here. You just have to track how they're giving out the money. For $200, you can get a business license, right? For $200, you can get a business license. They're giving away small business grants for $25K, $50K, $100K. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the person in your family who is trying to put you up on game. People want to do fraud shit, but this right here is a business.
Right.
You could be getting those business grants for this right here off a $200 license.
Right.
What do you mean you're looking for a stimmy?
Before you leave,
or a free EIN.
before you leave, Miss 702, like you said, there's always money out there, right? I work a 9 to 5. They called me and said, would you like to sign up for the COVID health relief program? Yeah, I signed up for it. They just paid my rent for 7 months just for the simple fact that I had COVID. They didn't ask me, was I behind on my rent or nothing. I had COVID. Yes. Oh, here, let me pay your rent for 7 months. So you know what I do with that 7 months of rent? Stack it. Stack it and put it towards something that's going to turn into a bigger investment. I don't care if I had to go buy an ice cream truck with the money that I stack. I'll buy an ice cream truck and I'll sell ice cream out that motherfucker. Shit.
But how many of our people are going to say, I make too much money for that program, or I wouldn't qualify for that program, or I don't need that? We don't take advantage of the resources. We too limited.
And you see,
but anyways, love y'all show, Mo.
All right,
okay, all right, you take it easy.
702. We'll see you next time.
That's good. She came on here, man.
You know what I'm saying? We finna get off here ourselves, man. You know what I mean? We've been on here a good hour, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't give y'all a good hour, man. And
yeah, because some people got to go to work.
Yeah, man. I got to get up at 4 in the morning, brother. Get it. Hey, they ran me today, boy.
Buddy, you got any more questions?
No, man. You know what? I'm a holler at you too, man. I'm a holler at you.
All right, because that's what, look, I'm about to call you out. That's what B-Rat said. He still ain't hollered at me yet.
Hey, look, man, I be busy with that job, man. That job be having me all over Las Vegas, man. I be running, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, them 10-hour shifts, and then when I get to the house, man, I don't want to do nothing but just kick back, take a shower, and lay back. Hey, lucky I be on this live, man. Shit.
Hey, and put on a loud ass Bermuda shirt.
Man, I was gonna go out tonight in my mind, man. In my motherfucking mind, man.
You're lying, dude. Dude, you just said your girl went out. Your girl went out, so that means you babysitting.
No, mother-in-law babysit.
Oh shit.
I don't babysit, man.
You got mother-in-law down there in the basement. I know what the fuck y'all doing, man. Y'all got that lady captive.
Yeah, grandma here. Grandma here, man. Grandma here, man.
All right, man. What? I gotta go to bed, man. I gotta be up at 6:30. All right. I appreciate everybody coming in for another Real Inglewood Moments. Today it was real educational, and we're gonna keep it educational. We ain't worried about the past. We are pushing for the future here at Real Inglewood Moments. A lot of people doing what they want to do on these other podcasts, but we are the ones that's gonna keep it real and keep it true 111% of the time. We appreciate y'all for coming. Thanks for coming. Peace out, buddy LOKO. I'd like to say, please come back and check us out every time. It's going to be informative and educational.
All right, peace, y'all. Elbow grease. Love y'all. Love everybody, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be good.
Yes, sir.
All right, love you.